If you've been watching this for a while, you might have noticed last time I did a video on the car, we were talking about the car that we're going to be using to travel Australia. Plans have changed a little bit since then. Release of the new V6 Everest. Look, and there was no real problem with the old car. It actually towed the caravan quite well. That was the 2020 Everest with a bi-turbo motor. It's just maybe I'm a little bit old-fashioned with all the travelling we plan on doing, pulling the caravan. I just figured the V6, more cubes, more power. It's just going to be better on the vehicle, towing that caravan around full time. So this is what we've done. We've gone out and got the new Everest Platinum. Now we'll have a quick look at it, what I've done to it and what I've got on order for it. So here it is. This is our 2023 Platinum Everest. So first thing you notice is the colour.
So we picked a black one because we wanted it to be harder to keep clean.
Alright, so why did we pick a black car? Well, let's be honest, black cars look good. Only problem is they do tend to show up a lot of dirt and a lot of scratches. So the very first thing we did once we got it was we put it in to get it coated in PPF. So those who don't know, PPF is a paint protection film and it's supposed to be a self-healing film. So hopefully when we get a few scratches up the top of it, we just need to run a heat gun down the side of it and the scratches should heal themselves. Let's hope so, otherwise it's a lot of money down the drain. I guess we'll let you know. Okay, so that was one thing I really wanted to get done, was that PPF coat, just to protect that paintwork. And I wanted the black car because, hey, they look good. Now, when I ordered it, I knew we were going to be towing the caravan, so I ordered it with the clear view mirrors. They're currently out because we are towing the caravan. We're out in the bush at the moment. Good thing about the clear views, all right, so when you're not towing, just push them in. When you need them, pull them out. And personally, I reckon they do look a lot better than the previous gen mirrors, clear view mirrors. They still got everything in it. They've still got the blind spot monitoring and the puddle lamps, etc. So you're not missing out on any features. So they did come with the vehicle. So you can get them through Ford. Now, the next thing I did was look at the wheels on it. I did order it with the off-road pack with the 18-inch rims, but 18-inch rims wouldn't fit on the caravan. So what I've done is I've gone and got some 17-inch monster rims. That's them beauties there. All right. Now the reason I went with the monster rims is if I end up doing a GVM upgrade in the future, these are rated for a higher load, which means if I put the GVM upgrade on, I won't need to change the wheels again. 17-inch also gives us a bigger sidewall, which is going to be better for going out bush as well. So next thing I need to do is check the stud pattern on the caravan, make sure they all match up. If not, I need to change the stud pattern around on the caravan. But ideally, I want to be able to have the same rims all the way around, just so we're not carrying two different types of spares, and the spares will cover both things. So that's them. All right. The other thing I did keep from the old bus was the awning. So I've stuck with the Bushwhacker 270 awning. Now the reason I kept the awning was I couldn't see any reason to change. It is a fantastic awning. It's quick and easy to set up. I've never had to put the poles down on. I do have 4 poles on it, although I've never actually used any of them. I've had it up in some windy conditions, not excessive wind, but I have had it up in some windy conditions, and it's withstood it quite well. So I've gone with that. Got a Yakima platform. So this time I've gone with the backbone system. So I didn't have the backbone system on the last one, but the backbone system is rated for a higher weight load. And Yakima, I didn't have a problem with the last one. Although I have found with this one, because it is lower and closer to the roof of the car, we do get a lot of wind noise through it. So I'll need to put up some sort of wind deflector at the front here, just to try and reduce that wind noise. Any of you guys got any suggestions on how to reduce wind noise? Let us know. That's what I've had done to it at the moment. Now, I've got a bunch of stuff on order, and hopefully that's due to come in the next couple of weeks. So I will be putting on the bull bar, spotties, got a pre-fuel filter, got an ARB twin compressor getting put under the bonnet, so it's always there and handy. Okay, I'm also going to have a snorkel put on the side. Now, the snorkel isn't so we can go driving through big, deep river gullies or anything like that. It's more about keeping cool air in the motor. Now, with the air intake being higher, it allows cooler air to come in and also keeps it out of that dust if you're going to be following other cars or anything else. So it's much better for the motor. It's not just about driving through big, deep rivers, although you never know what you're going to come across out there, so that can always help. And it's also good that the Everest has a 800mm wading depth, plus with that lift that we'll be putting in it, it's going to be that little bit more. So speaking of lifts, the suspension I went with. So I've gone with the Outback Armour suspension. It's the same suspension that I had in the last vehicle. Why'd I go with Outback Armour again? Well, it was a great suspension. Did everything we wanted. It's comfortable drive, handled everything real well. Never found a problem with it. So if it's not broke, why change it? So I've gone with the 150 kilo constant rate springs in the rear because I will be putting in a drawer system, fridge in the back, etc. Still haven't decided exactly what drawer system I'm going with. If you know any good suppliers or anyone good out there, or you've seen something that's good, let us know. Put some photos in the comments. Still undecided how I'm going to go with that aspect of it yet. Same with the solar upgrade. Oh, sorry, the power upgrade. Going to need the power upgrade in there to run the fridge, etc. as well. So that's all in the future planning. But we do have those, the rest of it on order at the moment. Now, funnily enough, when we did put in that order, I had rock sliders on there, and I thought to myself, yeah, do I need it really? No, I thought, nah, don't really need it. Then we went out bush, then we went out four-wheel driving. Did a bit of a few tracks around Lerderberg, and I lost a side step. So rock sliders are now added onto it. Won't be getting put on at the same time as the rest of the stuff, unless of course you can get delivered in time. Hopefully you can, but if not, we'll be getting them put on as well. So if you want to keep updated with what we're going to do with the vehicle, or have a look at it once all the stuff's on. All right, so if you want to keep updated with what it looks like and how it handles once we get all that new stuff on, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and you'll keep updated with any new videos as they come out. All right, thanks for your time, thanks for listening, and see you in the next video.